The confirmed number of new coronavirus cases reported in Los Angeles County in the last 24 hours is 1,750, with 41 additional deaths. Here in Torrance, 11 additional cases were reported, with 1 new death. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins, filling in for Bella Shaw. It's Thursday, September 23rd. The Los Angeles County Public Health Department will host a COVID-19 virtual town hall tonight. A panel of public health officials will answer a lot of hot topic questions regarding COVID-19 cases in children, youth sports, vaccine mandates, and updates on vaccines for children ages 5 to 11. It starts at 6 p.m. and the conversations will be moderated by Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer. The public is invited to submit questions at the link provided on the flyer. The town hall will stream live on LA Public Health's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube accounts. Theme parks in Southern California will begin asking visitors to show proof of vaccination or a recent negative COVID-19 test in order to visit. A new policy within Los Angeles County begins next month under a revised health officer order, which is expected to be released later this week. The new order requires vaccine verification in select high-risk settings by October 7th. In addition to theme parks, outdoor mega events such as concerts and sports games with more than 10,000 people will ask guests to show proof of vaccination or a negative coronavirus test taken within 72 hours of that event. Local theme park representatives say they are reviewing the county guidance. A Universal Studios Hollywood spokesperson says theme parks have not been categorized as mega event venues in previous county health orders and have different operational capabilities and practices. And a Six Flags Magic Mountain rep says they're continuing to monitor county guidance and had no updates to their policies at this time. Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer says the masking compliance at these types of establishments have been low, and the county will work with theme parks to prepare for the new requirements. Smaller outdoor theme parks with less than 10,000 people will not be included in the new health officer order. Pfizer is one step closer to getting more Americans the booster shot of its COVID-19 vaccine. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized its third dose to seniors ages 65 and up, younger Americans with underlying health conditions, and those working in higher risk settings for the coronavirus, administered at least 6 months after the second dose. A panel of advisors to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention debated which Americans should get the COVID-19 booster shots and when. They met yesterday, days after another advisory group with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration rejected plans to dispense the additional dose to every qualified American ages 12 and up. Instead, the panel supported giving the Pfizer booster shot only to seniors and those at high risk from the virus. Research has shown that while the COVID-19 vaccines continue to offer strong protection against severe illness, hospitalization, and death after months of inoculation, the protection level dropped over time against milder infection. CDC says the priority remains vaccinating the unvaccinated, who still account for the vast majority of COVID-19 cases. The case numbers are soaring to levels not seen since last winter. Currently, about 55% of the country, or 182 million Americans, are fully vaccinated. The U.S. is doubling the amount of COVID-19 vaccine donations to the world. President Joe Biden announced the country is purchasing 1 billion doses of the Pfizer vaccine to share globally. His goal is to vaccinate 70% of the world's population within the next year. President Biden made the announcement at the virtual summit on COVID-19 on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, saying, quote, "For every shot we've administered to date in America, we have now committed to do 3 shots to the rest of the world." The president also pushed other wealthy nations to make similar commitments in an effort to get the coronavirus situation under control. The purchase of another 500 million shots brings the total U.S. vaccination commitment to more than 1.1 billion doses through 2022. About 160 million shots from the U.S. already got distributed to more than 100 countries, representing more donations than the rest of the world combined. The rest of the donated doses from America will be distributed over the coming year. Nearly 1 in 5 Americans are drinking too much alcohol. That's according to a new survey from an analytics firm, the Harris Poll, which revealed about 17% of those who responded reported heavy drinking in the past 30 days. Alkermes, a biopharmaceutical company based in Ireland, commissioned the survey, which took place online from March 30th to April 7th. Now, more than 6,000 U.S. adults ages 21 and older participated, and of those individuals, more than 1,000 of them admitted to heavy drinking, which was defined as having had 2 heavy drinking days in a single week and at least 2 times in the past 30 days. And a heavy drinking day was defined as 4 or more drinks containing alcohol for women and 5 or more alcoholic beverages for men. Several studies have suggested that Americans are buying more alcohol and drinking more frequently during the coronavirus pandemic. A study last fall by the Rand Corporation found the frequency of alcohol consumption in America went up 14% compared with pre-pandemic days. It also showed that women increased heavy drinking days by 41%. Another study from the University of Arizona noticed a spike in harmful alcohol consumption over the first 6 months of the pandemic. Greater alcohol consumption was mostly tied to job loss due to the pandemic. According to the new Harris poll, many people who admitted to heavy drinking said over the past 12 months they've also experienced negative mental, physical, and psychosocial impacts. 3 in 10 said they kept drinking despite it making them feel depressed, anxious, or even if it made an existing health problem worse. Help is available for those wanting to find healthier outlets. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration is one resource with a 24-hour hotline. You can call this number to speak with someone confidentially. That number is 1-800-662-HELP. 4 national forests in Southern California reopened weeks after being shut down due to increased wildfire risk. Closures for the Angeles, Cleveland, Los Padres, and San Bernardino National Forests were lifted at 11:59 p.m. last night as the fire danger level got reduced from critical to extreme. All California National Forests first closed on August 31st as brush fires overwhelmed fire crews and Forest Service workers. Most were reopened early last week, but some shutdowns got extended to another week as elevated fire danger persisted. This year is already becoming the worst for wildfires in California, with more than 7,400 fires burning more than 2.25 million acres across the state. Angeles National Forest alone saw at least 180 brush fires either in or around its boundaries. While the Angeles Forest is open again to visitors, there is still a forest-wide ban of any open flame or certain spark-emitting equipment. And the San Bernardino National Forest reopened today, but current fire restrictions still prohibit a number of activities, including barbecues, open flame campfires, smoking, and target shooting. Forest officials say some areas may still remain closed, including those areas that were previously shut down due to previous brush fires. Campers and hikers planning a visit should check out the local forest website or their social media pages for the latest information on closures and restrictions. The Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce hosted a special ceremony today to celebrate the grand relocation opening of New Challenge Ministries, a food bank serving the Torrance and South Bay community.
We've been expanding. We've outgrown this place already, and so we're excited. You know, a lot of things are happening. We're the largest food bank here in the South Bay. We're open 5 days a week. We have no zip code restrictions, so we help families all over the South Bay.
The official ribbon cutting ceremony was held early this afternoon. They're located at 18801 Crenshaw Boulevard near 190th Street. They are the largest food bank in the South Bay, serving over 1 million people in 2020. Throughout the year, they host 6 major events and various fundraisers. They say donations and volunteers are always needed. From back-to-school backpacks filled with school supplies to Easter baskets for hundreds to toy drives to serve the communities most in need. This organization has been serving the community since 2005, helping more than 5 million people directly and indirectly by supporting other nonprofits and community groups. To volunteer, donate, or learn more, you can go to newchallengeministries.com. As we wrap up this week, be sure to tune in to Weekends in Torrance, beginning Friday right here on Citi Cable. Episodes begin at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. On Friday, we'll take you to a recent fundraiser, helping to bring the arts and live performances back to theaters and in person once again. Ballet California has had a long history of shaping talented dancers and performers who now perform on stages across the world. Emerging from the pandemic, local fans are showing their support at this recent event, and we'll take you there. Then, in an effort to stay engaged with the public even during the pandemic, the Torrance Fire Department invites the community to tour their fire station virtually. Our Christine Lee takes us inside the tour. Then on Sunday, we'll give you a sneak peek of the newly revamped Torrance Salvation Army, a place where the community is invited to utilize its many resources. Find out what classes are available in their new state-of-the-art music studio, plus enjoy fellowship with other members in the community and much more. You won't want to miss this exclusive tour. Weekends in Torrance kicks off tomorrow at 2 p.m. You can watch it on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Fios Channel 31, or stream it on our website as well as on YouTube. Well, before we go at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community. Pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, 3 pilots and 2 aircraft from the Torrance Disaster Airlift Response Team, or TDART, helped with an emergency delivery of donated school supplies and other items needed by kids whose homes burned down due to the Dixie Fire. The volunteers coordinated with other pilots in San Jose to transport the cargo from Chino Airport to Reno Stead Airport. Their efforts led to a priceless delivery to help nearly 200 kids who lost their homes in Greenville. Now, this was the first mission organized and flown by TDART. This nonprofit was formed by the Torrance Airport Association several years ago and is part of a statewide organization called CalDART. It provides volunteer pilots and general aviation aircraft in support of national, regional, and/or local government organizations during post-disaster emergency operations. What an important way to show how Torrance cares to those living even hundreds of miles away and in need of an act of kindness. Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, a photo, or video you'd like to share, email us at COVID-19today@torranceca.gov. We'd love to hear from you. Well, that is our update for COVID-19 today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday to bring you the latest. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.